In the news tonight, school child beaten by another suffering from concussion.
Doctor was saying that he don't have a fractured skull or anything, but a concussion that whereby we seeing it, that he's getting his blackout, he's blacking out, fainting away. Sometimes he sit down watching like if he, like he on another level from we. And there's nothing.
And APNU calls for Jagdeo's removal from handling the nation's oil and gas affairs. An investigation has been launched into the beating of a 14-year-old New Campbellville Secondary School student by a child of the same school. The assault was recorded and is now viral on social media. The situation has left the child with a concussion, and his mother Nakiva Coolin told reporters that since the incident, her son, who will turn 15 in a few days, has been crying out for headaches, which usually led to him blacking out for as long as 20 minutes.
Doctor was saying that he don't have a fractured skull or anything, but a concussion that whereby we seeing it, that he's getting his blackout, he's blacking out, fainting away. Sometimes he sit down watching like if he, like he on another level from we. And there's nothing. When you ask you sometimes, you tell you something, and the next minute you ask you or you call you, and you tell you something, you don't forget already what you tell you. So I need to do something else, because in later down, I got stories whereby children, things like this happen to children already. And when you you looking into it, the child end up dying. That's so far, like, I can't even catch myself for going to do my business. Since this happened, like, I don't know what to do, where for go, where for come, how for go. Because you got there looking at this child all the time. All the time you got there looking at this child. I seen you miss he sit down. Sometimes he crying out for the headache. When he cried for the headache, he fall down. Faint away like for a good 15 minutes. You got there with he shaking, he for reviving. No, before this he never had no medical issue. He's 14, gonna be 15 Wednesday, and I never had no problem for running the hospital with him.
Today, when we visited the family at their Sophia home, his mother said she is disappointed in the way the matter is being handled.
No, I'm not satisfied with him, because they just keep telling me, oh, they're gonna deal with this matter, they're gonna deal with this matter, and the only person has been so so interested finding out and doing things is Miss King. She's the only body that, since this problem happened from the ministry, she's the only body that really asking what happened, what's go down, what is the information of certain things. She asks if we have the medical from the police, whereby we do have a medical, but the doctor saying that we can't uplift the medical. A police have to go uplift the medical. We went to the station said they can't take a report from us, nor they can't go for the child because he's a juvenile. So I don't know. We're not looking into serious matters. Serious matters they got to look in, not for my child alone, but for all the children that it happening to in school, whereby they just go into the ministry and just get sorry about it. It's not just sorry, because your child dead. Number one, the ministry asking you, I was at my child on Monday, and they told me sit down and wait. They get in a meeting with me and this child parent and so.
The ministry or the school?
The ministry,
The school.
the school I went to, but the ministry representative was there at the school, and all he told me was wait. When I do get down to it now, when I get up now, they're telling me that oh, we're gonna look into the matter. It's a serious matter, Mom. We're gonna call you and whatever. When they called me and I asked them, I said, how would y'all deal with this matter? The guy that talked to me, I didn't get his name. He just told me that we're gonna expel this child from all the schools in Guyana. Whereby this child fight. This is the second week the child I kicked my son. This is the second week he in this school. The second week he in this school, because I already was expelled. Whereby the headmistress, I heard it from her mouth, saying that this child was expelled from a school and you collect him into this school. What you expect he can do? He's supposed to done expelled from since the first time he do it in the other school. Y'all need to deal with these children accordingly, because it seems like it's not children going to school, it's bare big people. Bare big people going to school. It's not children. These children performing some performance and a half. It's not easy. Since somebody talk to them, if them are joking you, if them are kicking you up, they're stamping up, all them kind of thing is happening. And I'm saying this now, that if I was the child mother, and it was that child, my child, that did it to that child, I would have been there. I would have been looking forward to know what's up, because I train my children that if you go to school, you must not go to school for fight. Because school are make for fight. School make for you go and learn and get an education. But they're not saying anything. They're saying nothing. Nothing they're saying. They're never showing up their face, nothing.
The mother of 8 told us, being the only constant parent in our children's lives, she, over the years, has instilled in them good values and the need to have an education.
Out of 8 kids, my son is the 4th. I have 8 children, and my son is the 4th in between the 8. And I have 3 children that done right CXC already. And they know that if anything concerning school, when they come home, they could never come home and say, Mommy, I went in a fight. Because I tell them, I say, boss, y'all, even say if you're right or you're wrong, come in saying you're at school for fight. I say you're to school for learn. Right or wrong, I be them. So they won't come and tell me if they fight or not. I know they won't come and tell me if they fight or not. But I ask. And I going to the school and find out what going on without them even knowing. I stand up in the school for them. I sure if my child, if it was my child, he did that to that child, I sure the parents would have there up and running.
Coolin said she will be taking her son for a second CT scan later this week. She said her focus now is to monitor her son's condition, as she recalled that his latest blackout was one today. She said she was up with him almost the entire night.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the 2 combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
Say goodbye to germs with a free Sterling Super Soap automatic dispenser. That's right, get free equipment and installation of our touch-free dispenser. The perfect amount of soap every time ensures clean and germ-free hands. Refilling is quick and easy with 4 amazing fragrances: coconut, sunflower sunrise, pink blossom, and citrus zest. Call us on 265-7403.
I'm Anshul. I'm the manager over here at Brooklyn Institute of Vocational Training. We provide home health tech training here. For that, we have flexible classes, which includes morning, evening, and the weekend class. You can choose any class, whichever is convenient for you. Also, this career is now at the peak. This career pay rate increases from 1909 till up to 2109 now. I speak different languages, which includes Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Bangla, and our certificate is recognized all over the New York because we are licensed from Board of Education. Once you graduated from our school, you can work with any agency anywhere in New York. Our address is 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. Guys, I know the name is Brooklyn Institute, but we are located in Queens. I repeat the address, 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. 11419 is our zip code, and my number is 929-386-0092. If you have any questions, you can always call me, and I will be happy to.
The APNU is calling for the immediate removal of Vice President Barry Jagdeo from handling of all of Guyana's oil and gas matters. This follows the recent revelations of the audit of ExxonMobil. According to the APNU, any responsible person with a modicum of common sense would, on receipt of a report on the slashing of ExxonMobil Guyana's questionable expenses from $214 million to $3 million, would seek further information or clarification on the matter, but not the Vice President Barry Jagdeo. He informed the nation that he accepted the report at face value and had no concerns and sought no explanations, according to the APNU. This is negligence and malfeasance of the highest order, according to the APNU. The release explained that Guyanese are alarmed over the news of government's flagrant and scandalous mishandling of the audit of ExxonMobil's expenditure for the period 1999 to 2017. The explanation offered by Minister of Natural Resources Vikram Bharat and Vice President Barry Jagdeo at best exposed their ineptitude and dereliction, and at worst point to probable criminality. The APNU statement posited, but worse, such negligence and malfeasance could lead to the loss of billions of dollars of public funds. It said the nation has traveled this road before with VP Jagdeo, the Skeldon Sugar Factory Modernization Project, the Fiber Optics Cable Project, and Sugate, to name a few, have starkly exposed his incapabilities. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.